Okay, so I was just painting. Look at that lovely green color. Greeny blue. It's actually supposed to be watercolor, and then I got carried away. And it's like my hand dropped the lid, and it's like, fuck that, just put the whole thing on it. Anyways, it's drying. And so I picked up some piece of paper that I was working on before. So all the pen is what I already had on there before. And so I just started working with it, okay? And I'm going to try to okay, let's see here. Okay. I started off with well, because everybody says well, right? And then I had drawn a little well, and then wishing well, and I was like wheel of fortune, and then boys, guys, 5, 5, 10, minus a 0 doesn't count. Gals, gulls, G-U-C, you'll see. G, you'll see. Anyways, focus, Amanda. Okay. Okay, what angle are you coming from? Neither. I started playing around with the periodic table. First, let's go over here. Why can't I just... okay. Well, okay. So, W, E, we, L, L. And I flipped them. 77, which equals 14, which equals 5. Okay? And, gematria. W equals 5. E equals 5. 5, 5, 5. And I also put S, S, S. And you can link those up to... oh, I didn't even think of that. Yes, you can. Yes, you freaking can. I didn't even think of that. Or you can turn them into C's. So that'd be 3 6 C's. 1, 2. Oh, I did that before. Anyways, let me get back to what I was doing. So SSS, and then I was like, okay, well, this can also be an E, and it can be M. So that's times 3. But then I was like, also there was a 1 here, and I was like, reminding me of the 13, which you put those two together, which is B. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe it's more. Anyways, I was like 20 is 4. And also 77, if you put them together angle-wise, you can make an X, which is Roman numeral 10. Okay? And then I was like, it can also be an X or a plus for positive. And I was like, well. Well. That's a positive word, right? So, I just thought that was cute. It's a positive. Anyways, and then W on the periodic table. Then I was already playing around with it. I used to love the periodic table. I never memorized all of them, but I memorized a few, and I was very freaking proud of myself. I'd be like, oh, Fe is iron, and all that stuff. And then I started to integrate that in here because I was already looking at the periodic table, and I was like, okay, for fun, right? W is tungsten. I'm just thinking, oh, it's like a tongue, right? Speak. And then you go over here, which is a rune, which is Jera, but it could mean sea harvest, but it can also mean several other things as well. They have several different meanings, and the Nordic runes, I use them for my journey. I use them as healing. I don't recommend you using runes against any other person. That's just dumb. They're meant for healing. Anyways, so it can also mean communication. Excuse me. Anyways, so I was like, oh, interesting, right? And then also if you put those two together as well, you get 4, 4 and 5. It's just like that's 9, which is technically like completion, and 5 is change. See this? We all change. Will change. I just thought that was really awesome. Anyways, I had written this down. What angle are you coming from? I wasn't entirely sure why I wrote that. I write a bunch of different downloads that I get. But then, still playing around with the periodic table, I was like, what's Ni? Neither. Because I was like, neither. And then I looked it up, right? And it's Ni is nickel. And then I was like, if I had a nickel for every time someone said something rude about me. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, 2 and 8, that's 10. I'm thinking 10, I have some associations with that. Anyways, usually new beginnings. And then 58 and 693. I thought that was like 369. I thought that was very symbolic. A shiny gel pen. So it's 18 and 13, and it's 31, and then it equals to a 4. And it's a 3, so I don't know. Anyways, then you have your greater than or less than symbols. I remember doing that. And then I just put for the runes. I think it's Kaunan, acceptance. And it can have several other meanings too. Like mortality or opening. Anyway, so I put greater because it's greater than. I hope I'm saying this right. Greater than, and then I put acceptance for counting, right? And then less than. I figured, well, it'd be the opposite, right? Denial, and then I come over here because you can switch these around. Let's see. So M and E and E and like an eel, right? And well has to do with water, symbolically. I don't have the periodic thing with me right now. Anyway, so yeah. And then I was like, if it's more than that, just the 555, it was like times whatever. And then I came up here and I was like 15, which equals to 6. And then I was thinking carbon. Carbon's like carbon dating. Carbon like, yeah. Anyways, so, and then I was like carbone. Good car. Anyways, so C or C. And then I was like 12. I think it's on the periodic table. 12, 11. I was thinking that's 3, 4, 5, which is also 5. I guess, yeah. And then I couldn't quite remember. I think it was north, south, east, west. And then I was like, what was I doing? SONO. What was I doing? Right side. Can't quite remember what I was going on that. I probably have to come back to it. Maybe you can leave it in the comments if you want. What the hell I'm writing down. I'm asking you what I'm writing down. What else? Probably so many other things I can think of. Yeah, that's what do I got on the back? Oh my goodness. I don't remember if I made a video on this one. Oh man, there's so many. Oh, what came first? Do I have that on here? Oh yeah, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Neither. It was a rooster. Huh. Yeah, I think I did make a video of this. Anyways, like how from your very cells, how they replicate outwards to your organs, then to your body, and how that's shaped. It's supposed to be like a uterus, but forgive me. And then I was like, it's also like the shape of eyes, and then how your chest and your nipples, and then your belly button, and so on and so forth. Men be different than women, but like it literally, you get my drift. It's like Drift. You get my drift. It's like from the inside out. And I said the same. I kept mentioning this about this whole healing thing. Looking elsewhere to have somebody heal you from within. Not necessarily physically. I am not a doctor, disclaimer, but emotionally. Because when we react emotionally, body releases chemicals. And when the chemicals are imbalanced, we can get certain medical conditions, or we can get certain mental instability as well, in multiple different ways. But your body remembers exactly what triggers what in order to get the chemical it wants, and you can become, just like drugs, alcohol, addicted to chemicals. So if you're not focusing from internally to externally, and that includes your emotions, which is water, which is what you're made up of. You know, when they reference the water, you know, get through the rain to see a rainbow. Anyway, so if you don't address that and you push it down, it will manifest from the inside out, which can also be ailments, physical ailments, which is really sad. And I thought this was interesting. If we're all X's and Y's, and this is the earth, and all these people are trying to exit out of the earth. You can think of it that way. If we're part of the universe and we're a tiny little speck in the universe, then we're really just a little egg. And then all the little people inside the egg are trying to exit out the egg, which would be the opposite. So we're the egg. We're the X's and Y's. Theory. Oh, the dome theory. I love this theory. Now, this is a symbol, sunrise, and there's another one, sunset. Clearly the opposite. Put them together. What do you get? Oh, that could be an eye as well. Like an eyeball. Okay, back here on the other one. The DNA. Yeah, you got your feline, you got your reptilian, you got, what was the other one? Shark. Spiders have 8 eyes. That's pretty freaking cool. I love how they have 8 eyes. Anyways, octopus, that was it. And then human beings as well. And then you got XY chromosome, negative and positive. Not even getting started on the blood. I have a whole other page with just different scenarios and bloods and stuff like that, and work it all out and all this information. I have to try to make sense of it. Make it make sense. I wish I could make it make sense to make some dollars. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Make it make sense. And C, D. Oh, wait. What about, what's it trying to do? We got one half, and you got the other half. We also, right, so, oh yeah, inside out. The cells replicate, right? Pretty sure it's split into 2. One cell, bloop, splits into 2, and it goes from there. It's always equal though, pretty sure. Yeah, and then this could be like the right and left side of the brain. And I love this reference here. I even made a painting out of it. You can check it out on Arto Galleria. Anyways, so my eyes are closed here. Well, any person's eyes closed, and your nose, which actually then that would make this the abdomen, where your solar plexus is. And that's your like 3rd eye. Part of my hands got paint and stuff all over them. Yeah, and then the mouth, I just put it as a cloud. Maybe kind of like they have the cloud out. It's a collection of information. You speak. And then I love this, lasia. Information comes into the eyes. And then I have almonds. Or any kind of almond, nuts. I love it. because it's like almonds, it's like all monde, worlds. And lemon, like a lemon. That does not look like a fucking lemon. I'm leaning on the couch here. Anyways, a lemon that's not green, which is a lime. Anyways, wow. And then you have the, I think it's sacred geometry. I am not AI. Why did I get that for? Let you say it. Universe, uni, one, verse, verce, or veer, verc. Anyway, sorry, got sidetracked there. Oh, and the nesting doll theory. Okay, and that almost looks like. Turn this way, come on. It almost looks like the evil eye. Anyways, nesting doll. So it goes from the inside out. Same theory. The inside out. Same theory. From this to your organs, to your body, the way it's structured. And it's usually always in pairs, and then how we got our heads, you know, got our little bodies, and then we got a head that comes up here. Boop. Actually, we had a tail at one point, if anybody believes in that evolution stuff. So maybe it decided to go the other route. Who knows? Cell phone. What are they doing on there? Delivers. Deliverse. D-E-L-D. L-I. That could be E-Y-E. I always do that with the spelling and stuff. Rep. R-E-P-L-E-I-E-C. I use C as in like you see something. So I see. A-T-E. And sometimes the T itself, which is also the positive symbol. It's also the symbol for Earth. Yeah. So, pretty much. Oh yeah, the radio station. What we got down here? Radio star, or on air, or how the guy says brown bag it, which actually means recycling. So whatever you're hearing on the radio, they're subliminally telling you to recycle it. And a lot of the shit's programming. Just be careful, be discerning, think for yourself. I personally, for a while, had to take a sabbatical from radio and listen to like classical music. Anything without lyrics. And then slowly I got into, I don't know if you know who Lindsey Sterling is, but the violinist, and that shit really helped me. And then I started looking at stuff from all over the world. I'm talking like German music, French music. I gotta get my Italian music in there. Celtic, Scottish, Irish, Nordic, friggin', you name it. I was listening to all sorts of music, and then you'd be amazed how awesome. Instead of just listening to the crap, certain crap, you know, just broaden your horizons, eyes, see on. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna get carried away. This is what happens when you let paint dry. Crap sakes. Oh, Oh, and I want to say, yeah, my tattoos. So this, they always said this looks like the opposite one. This one, look at this. I had this done a long time ago when I was younger. And it's like a heart with 2 dots. And I was like, oh, I'm going to have to wash this off later. My gosh. Something I've been drawing for a long time. And I added a little extra. Boop. I'm not sure why. Because it kind of looks like a person, I guess. And it's for, I think it's for Faye. Is it EA? Oh. Faye Book. Anyways, I thought that was really cute. I had a old friend do that on me. She did the heart because I was like, oh, if you're going to do a tattoo on me and you're just learning, just a little heart. So she did a little heart and then she went boop, boop. And I was like, okay, cool. And I was looking at that earlier. I was like, oh, Lee. I think I'll end it there. I got a lot more to say. So much more. So much more to say. And how to translate it. I had a lady on the art website there. She asked me for reasons of why I'm painting certain things. And to actually explain it, I did this whole page and it took me like several hours of all the connections to different things from one specific symbol that's in my painting from the many symbols. And then I sent it all to her and then she declined it. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I gotta figure out another way of explaining it in a simplistic way so that I can get the message across of why it is I'm painting what I'm painting. It makes me feel, what's the word? A little disheartened, but I'll be okay. I've gotten out of way worse bullshit. Oh, and I have a sign up there, and it says, miracles happen to those who believe in them. And then I was also thinking, miracles happen to those who may not believe in them. I'm not going to limit that shit. Because miracles have happened to me, and I didn't even know I believed in them until after they happened. Thank you.